and welcome to another episode of Spare Time Gardening with me, Simon. Here I am in the back garden, with the border to the side of me. In this episode we'll have a quick tour around the garden. Now it's the beginning of August. It's not as sunny today and it's a little bit windy, but it's been a bit damp over the last few weeks, but hopefully summer will return. Let's keep our fingers crossed. And another little bit of news is that today I found out that I passed a Gardening and Landscape Design Business Diploma, passed with a distinction. So happy days on that. Enjoy the video. Now it's the beginning of August, so a quick August tour as tradition dictates. So there's the basil, some of it looking better than others. I've got some more basil, lettuce and beetroot he's putting out. The hot peppers are looking lovely and I've got fruit on. So look at the cucumbers. This year's not been great. Quite brittle leaves, although the ends are growing alright. I'm still getting cucumbers on. I mean, if you look down here, still getting decent sized cucumbers, but not impressed this year. Might have to try a different variety next year. Let's have a quick look at the sweet aperitif tomatoes grown from seed. As you'll notice, plenty on, so they need harvesting. Not a lot of greenery, but plenty of fruit, which, to be honest, is probably what you're looking for in a tomato plant, because it's the fruit that you eat and not the leaves. So yeah, plenty of fruit. I'll need to harvest some of those, but just look at that one. So tiny, but extremely sweet tomatoes. Probably the sweetest you'll ever taste. Sweet aperitif, these are called. You might remember in early videos we sowed some cacti. So these are the cacti now that have been transplanted into these plugs. All doing really well. Just left them in the greenhouse. They'll be transplanted into individual pots, and I wasn't sure you could grow cacti from seed, so I had a go and quite impressed with those results. Not bad at all. So let's have a look. Oh, actually, while we're in here, let's quickly whip round the pitcher plant. If you remember, I transplanted these, so it was one plant and I've now separated them into three. Doing really well, all surviving. So it looks like we've got 3 of those now. Put them in slightly bigger pots, so we'll see what next year brings. But they're all sending out new tubes. See, there's some brand new ones there, so quite impressed with that. Let's have a look outside then. So the lavender bush outside the greenhouse is just starting to flower, looking very nice. I had a good crop of raspberries, those are finished for this year. The outdoor grape is very green and lush. Not sure if we'll ever get any grapes from it, we'll see. The blackberry is taking over, but here we go. See, plenty of fruit. So as those are ripening off, we'll have some apple pie probably. Oh, and I've just noticed, look down in the courgettes are still doing really well, still got plenty of those on. However, I've just noticed this monster, one that I've obviously left. Put my hand at the side of it just for perspective. Oh my word, that is that's weighty, that is. Blimey, look at the size of that. It's a huge courgette, more like a marrow. Not sure if we'll be eating that one. Let's have a quick look round here. Sunflowers just starting to get their flower heads on. So those are about just over 6 foot. So not the tallest I've ever grown, but not bad. Again, you just see plenty of courgettes and plenty of new flowers. The red onions have done alright this year. Just have a look there, look at that. Quite a big size on a red onion. And there, I put some more in. I don't know if they'll bulk up in time. But yeah, red onions have been really nice. First time I've grown those this year. Let's have a look then around here. So rhubarb, had a bit of a picking. We had rhubarb pie last week, and we had rhubarb and ice cream, which is very nice. Any suggestions for the use of rhubarb? Greatly appreciated. So we've got the dahlias that you remember we took from cuttings. All doing really well, and the Rebecca in the background. Fuchsia is always full of flower and will be all season. It's a lovely plant. And then we've got the cosmos, the zinnias. They're lovely. Look at that, it's bright red. And we've got the petunias down at the front. All these grown from seed, all by myself. What I will do next year though is on this border, I'll put the cosmos at the back and the dahlias in the front. Slipped up this year, and did it the other way around, and the cosmos is definitely bigger than the dahlias and you can't quite see them. There you go, Mr. Bumblebee collecting his nectar. What a lovely sight. Talking of bees, like I said, the fuchsia again is full of bumblebees and worker bees. Not sure if there's a hive around here somewhere. More Rebecca. Doing lovely. That should come back next year. So yeah, that's the bottom border. Just stand back a little bit. Capture the bees as well. Lovely that. But next year, cosmos at the back, dahlias at the front. Beautiful. So yeah, so that's the veg patch. Courgettes, still doing really well. Peas, oh, hello scarecrow. Peas, the first sowing, which is down here on this side, all picked, really want digging out now. And the second sowing, I've just picked a large proportion for my dinner today. And got the lettuce, doing really well. And the strawberries are sending out runners. Look there, and I think, yeah, but if I look closely, you can't quite pull it up, so it's rooted. So we've got some more plants for next year. Beetroot is doing fantastic. Just put my hand on there. That one is a monster beetroot. So yeah, plenty of beetroot there. All be nicely boiled up. Quick look round the side here then. So these are fuchsias, pink fizz grown from seed. There's a small proportion of them. I'll show the others in a little while. Doing really well. Geraniums that were left over, that grew from seed. I've just potted those on, saved those for next year. Silver birch. These are going to go in the garden at the bottom because I've got big plans for either next year or the year after. I'm going to build a decking area just here. Turn the veg patch round so it faces the other way. So it goes that way. Decking here because the sun comes around. It goes all the way around there, and it finally sets about there. So you get the sun all day in this area. I have a decked area. Keep watching for that. Considering a pond as well. So we're talking of fuchsias. So here we've got the purple one that was from my father-in-law's cuttings. This one's Sarah's Delta. We've got this one here, which is the shrimp cocktail. Look at those flowers, they look beautiful. Here's another purple one from my father-in-law's, and then if we look across from here, and they are flowering now, you'll see There you go, just starting to get buds on. These are the pink fizz from seed, sown earlier on this year. There's another little flower there. So as you'll see from other videos, I'm trying to hybridise fuchsias, so we're going to mix some of these varieties up and see what we get. But those plants are doing really well, considering it's the first time I've tried to grow them from seed. I'm really impressed. Let's have a look at the side border then. So I'll have a Tieria, zinnias. You've got the lobelia crystal palace at the front. This is the perennial sweet pea, and it's gone right up the garage, right up to the gutter, flowering from top to bottom. But this border, it's got cosmos, zinnia, dahlia. Again, same sort of thing, I need to put the dahlias in front rather than behind. This is the tall feathers, and they're just sending out their brush-like shoots now. And then you've got the red dahlias at the back. Like I said, zinnias, cosmos, looking lovely. Hanging basket wise, so that's one of my baskets, and you've got petunia, you've got lobelia just there. Here's the apricot shades begonia. They're doing really well. I'll show the one on the front. Look at that for a picture of beauty. Then we've got a side basket on the wall again. Petunias, geraniums, begonias. Just gone crazy this year. Look at that for a hanging basket, really impressed. It's quite weighty actually, I'm not sure if the basket will stand too long. I'm sure it will. Again, side hanging basket, geranium, petunia. The wisteria, which we've seen in earlier videos, pruned, hoping for flower next year, fingers crossed. And the last final basket. Look at that for a begonia there. Oh, beautiful. I've put some of the leftover begonias around the wisteria. I think they're really for trailing, so they're better in baskets, but I'll save the tubers and use them next year. And just so you know, there's the fuchsia shrimp cocktail I tried to hybridise from. Another bumblebee busy at work. Loads of bumblebees. Sweet pea, still full of flower right from the bottom to the very top. Smells amazing. Shame you can't get smell-o-vision. Smells lovely. And here we've got the mimulus that I bought. Not grown these from seed, but bought just 6 plants in there. Doing really well. Some of the begonias my dad grew from seed for the first time, and I've just spotted a flower. There you go, nice pink flower. 2 more pots, cordyline in the middle, lobelia and petunia around them. Same with this one. And then this wooden plant that I made, you've got zinnias, cosmos. In the back one you've got calendula, fuchsia, begonia, petunia, and finally the cosmos. A quick look down the garden and I'll show you one last thing. I just want to show you the hanging basket on the front. That's the side border, and the border at the very bottom, along with the veg patch at the side. It's been a lovely year and can only get better. Just thought I'd show you the border on the front of the house. So we've got calendula, rose, geranium and begonias. fuchsias. All doing really well. Look at those orange calendulas. All grown from seed. Looking lovely. But what I really wanted to show you, I've got a pot there, but this hanging basket. So this basket is full of apricot shades, begonias. Look at that. That is amazing. Beautiful. Really impressed with how that's turned out this year. Those weren't grown from seed, but bought as plug plants from Thompson and Morgan. That's huge. Looks beautiful. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe by clicking the subscribe button. And please feel free to leave your comments and feedback below. I'd love to hear from you, so don't be shy, and of course I'll reply. See you soon.